What is up, everybody? So, look at my daughter's lips. Here, tell me out. So I am out of town right now. We went and did a little quick getaway. Had my son home from Texas Tech. Guns up, all you Texas Tech fans out there. I know there's a lot of you that watch my videos. Had a little bit of an overlap with the kids being out of school. We scheduled a real quick 2-day trip to come up to Beavers Bend, Broken Bow, McCurtain County, Oklahoma. Just hang out for a couple days and do a little fishing, just kind of get away from everything. Had all this planned before the world went crazy with all this coronavirus nonsense and all this mayhem that's going on. And I'm not saying that it's nonsense. Obviously, it's a very scary situation, but there's a lot going on. So we had a ton of rain this week, and I tried to get out and film a couple times, just torrential rain. Actually ruined a GoPro camera in the process of trying to get some footage in the rain and drizzle and everything. And it really messed my schedule up, that and all this virus craziness. So I'm out here in the woods, social distancing, and just kind of hanging out a little bit. So this week, no catfishing video because of what went on with the rain. We've really had like probably 8 days of rain. Major just torrential downpours, lots of flooding, getting real close to the point where my lakes get shut down that I fish on. So a little bit concerned about that and what's going to happen. We'll see. So came up, just kind of hanging out, rented a cabin, show you a little bit of trout fishing action, and we'll be back with some more catfish stuff next week.
Little blue wing olive emerger.
Yeah.
We've been taking that, so. And as far as where they're at today, see the darker color water over there?
Yeah.
From that edge to right in front of us here where these submerged rocks are.
Yeah.
That's where they've been hanging. So, and they can be, well, there's a couple of submerged rocks. You can see where it breaks over just a little bit.
Yeah.
Right in there. There's some bigger ones hanging just to the edge of that or down at the bottom of this hole right down here. Right about there. Maybe even a little further. Right there. Now, you can do this and put an indicator on there, but it's almost better if you want to learn to not use an indicator bobber.
Sure. So you just let it float down some and then
Cast right where we're at, cast about 12 o'clock, which is right in front of you.
okay.
Let her drift back to about 9. This is probably a little far out, but they can feed right along in here. Oh. See how I let the tension off? Fish got off.
Yeah.
Barbless hook, so.
Well, I did a number on that. I don't even know how I did that. Look at me, I'm that guy, Lane.
Your worst nightmare?
Yeah. He called me 3 cervezas.
You can go from catching a trout to a largemouth just drop of a hat.
Yeah, the trout, they're all stocked fish, right?
No, we have you can't call them native because this wasn't an original trout stream, but we have fish. This river reproduces trout, so. Whoop. Another one? Don't set too hard. Just hold up. Yeah, you don't have to pull it like you're pulling in a bass.
That's not a 60-pound catfish.
Yeah.
Don't hook the guide. Look at you go.
Another one? The floods of 2016, 2017, the riverbed is about 2/3 back.
Oh, wow.
That rock used to be 30 foot tall. And it all came from the first 2 miles of the river.
Huh.
Because we're standing in water that's running 130 CFS. The release was at 52,000. That bridge was topped over with logs, trees.
Wow.
Yeah, I was upriver fishing with a client. Oh, missed another one. And I saw another guide up from us, about a 1/4 mile, running up the hillside. And at that time, they didn't have sirens to warn anybody.
Oh, no.
So I thought, well, it's a medical emergency or something, you know. No, it was the water coming, the wall of water and trees and stuff, which I saw not soon after that. And we just barely made it up the hill. By the time we got to the pickup tires were halfway underwater.
Wow. Yeah. Thought it was pretty good fish till I realized the foul hooked it.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think that barbless hook would want to come right out.
Mm-hmm. Wrapped around in there. Where'd he take it at? Out there?
Right, kind of in that middle area.
Yeah, yeah.
So we fished today with Chris Schatte with Beavers Bend Fly Fishing Guide Service. Chris is a local guy here. We caught a ton of fish today. Really should have caught a lot more. It was not Chris's fault. It was operator error. We were doing catfish hook sets on these trout and ripping the hooks out of them. But Chris got us on a lot of fish today. And he's been guiding up here a long time. I've just been talking to him all morning today. Knows a ton about the area and the river. If you come up to Broken Bow, Beavers Bend area, you want to go fly fishing, I definitely recommend you give these guys a call. So how do they get a hold of you if they want to come fish with you?
Phone number on the door there.
580-583-4412. You can call them. They've got a website.
Beavers Bend Fly Fishing Guide Service.com.
Yeah, so again, if you're coming up to this area, first of all, if you have never been up here, you know, we're 3.5 hours from Fort Worth.
Pretty much.
If you're living in, you know, Dallas area, it's a lot closer, but from my house in Fort Worth, it's 3.5 hours up here. It is like a total different country. You know, it's really hard to believe how much everything changes in these 3.5 hours. You get up here in the mountains, it's nice and cool, there's lots of trees, everything's green. Very, very different from the flat dirt that we have in Dallas Fort Worth. So again, Chris, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I actually filmed this Sunday and Monday, kind of right at the beginning of this whole coronavirus scare. Things were not as crazy as they are right now. We were very careful with what we were doing with traveling. We only stopped once to get gas. We didn't go in any restaurants or anything while we were there. We stayed away from people, just stayed up there in the mountains, and we're really taking it easy. We actually caught a ton of fish and hooked even more than we caught. Those barbless hooks, the fish just kept popping off the line. But unfortunately, a lot of the video just didn't really turn out well with the big jacket on, and my batteries kept dying and my arms were in the way, and I had water on the camera lens. It just didn't end up with a lot of footage to work with, but we had an absolute blast there in Broken Bow. So one thing I want to throw out there, just with everything going on right now in the world with this coronavirus scare and people, you know, not leaving their house and everything, plus the concerns that I'm dealing with about my lakes potentially getting shut down. I'm kind of trying to figure out now how I'm going to keep up with content, what I'm going to do while staying away from people, and hopefully we'll be able to stay on the water. We got another bad storm coming in right now. It's just been nonstop. We're on about 10 days of rain now here in North Texas. So I'm probably going to start doing a few live streams. So what I want you to do is go down below in the comments and tell me what day of the week would work best for a live stream. I'm going to probably do a few of these on the channel here over the next few weeks. Give me something to do to continue putting content out, and hopefully give you guys something to do to occupy your time while all this craziness is going on. Probably just some catfish Q&A stuff. I may have a few guests come on. We'll just have to see. But go down below, leave me a comment, and let me know what day of the week would work best for the live stream. I'm thinking it'll be probably in the evening, you know, 6:30, 7 o'clock one evening. Maybe that's Thursday night when I usually release my videos. Maybe it's a different night of the week. But go down below, leave a comment, and let me know, and I'll be back very soon. Stay safe out there. Make sure you're washing those hands, staying away from people, all that kind of stuff. And we'll be back. Thanks.